Everybody, welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to our third day of sneak peeks. Today I am showcasing probably my favorite set of the entire release. I love this whole release, but then this particular one is my favorite one. I'm so super excited. So I just made two things with this. But of course I've thought of something else. So if you're watching over at YouTube, head on over to my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com to go ahead and look at what was in my brain right before I start shooting this video. I need to get this video done before it gets later. Okay, everybody, so anyway, for this particular stamp set, this one is called Just Simply Live, and it comes with the coordinating die. Okay, I'm just going to show you really quick the items I used for this, well, for my card that I'm going to show you. I used one of my older sets, and I love this one, Mixed Holiday Sentiments. This is one of my favorite ones, and this kind of has a mixture of Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and even has a little New Year's one. It says a New Year's wish just for you. With the three different fonts, I chose like the Halloween one. Kind of has like a little, I like the little messiness of the Halloween stamps on this one. I just love everything about this set. So this is one of my favorite sets, Mixed Holiday Sentiments. And also from Mrs. Liz's Paper Loft Boutique. Now this is the thicker one, okay? I don't know the exact size right now, but the one I use all the time is 0.05. I don't know what this one is. This might be 1. I don't know. I'll have it on my blog, but this is the thicker hemp that she sells, which is also beautiful colors. This is how I store mine, just in a baggie like so. Let's see, and then I use something else and I'm missing it here. Where did it go? It was some paper from My Mind's Eye. It's a Christmas paper. Oh, here it goes. Okay, this is the one I use right here. And like I said, my paper never came still. I'm kind of disappointed, but I used what I had. I'm so excited I did because this was one of my favorite ones as well. This one's 12 Days of Christmas from My Mind's Eye. Really nice, bright and cheery. Okay, that's what I used for my card. And which I'm going to quickly show you really fast, okay? This is the card I made. Isn't this so super cute? Now this stamps the little tree, the little cute little penguin family. They're from Our Family to Yours stamp set. There. Okay, what I did was I stamped the penguins onto a Post-it note paper, okay, and I cut it out, and then I used the Post-it note portion that I cut out on here. So there you'll see like a Post-it note with 3 little penguins, okay? So what I did was I grabbed the Christmas tree, stamped that on it, so basically you'll see it stamped on top of the Post-it note. So when you lift the Post-it note off, you'll see the empty spots, and that's when I came in and just stamped with my penguin. So hopefully that made sense. Then again, I use this stuff here. Somebody asked me, this is liquid applique. To be honest with you, I don't know where I got it from. I just Googled liquid applique, and it says right here it's for embroidery and 3D effects on fabric and paper. I just Googled it, and then I found it. Like I said, for the life of me, I cannot remember where I found it. I'm sorry. So that's what I used for the snow, and I kind of like put snow all behind the penguins. Colored them in with using my white Jelly Roll pen from Peachy Keen Stamps. And then, so anyways, this is the die right here, the little frame die right here. Isn't that beautiful? And then this part here is also a die, and I wanted to show you how a lot of my older sentiments actually fit beautiful in that. Isn't that so pretty? I love the way it came out. It's just simple. And here goes that hemp I used. And then from one of the sets, I believe it's from It's a Magical Season, there's these little stars. I just used clear embossing powder and just heat embossed that on. Just the little frame part. I didn't go all on the center because I knew this was going to cover up. Super cute card. I love it. Now look at how cute your Christmas cards could be. Simple. You don't even need to do the embossing because it doesn't look cute without it. It's just I had started it, so I had to finish it. So really cute, quick card you can mass produce. This is like a 4 by 4.5 card and size card, and you could just fit it into a regular size envelope. Don't think you have to have the perfect size envelope for every card you made, people. Trust me, I don't. I just use your standard A2 size envelopes for mine. I don't, because there's no reason for you to spend extra money when it'll fit in there. It may not fit perfectly, but it'll fit. Okay, so quick card I made with that, and that's using all the supplies I showed you. Okay, now for my second project I made, I used, this is one of my favorite papers from Authentique. And this one is called Celebrate, and it's a 6x6 paper pad. I actually got this little bundle from, I believe from My Craft Channel. Has really cute, my favorite colors, all of my favorite colors, because this reminds me of my craft room. Red, black, and blue. And the little, actually like a little teal blue that is. And then it had come with this cute little polka dot button, so you know I had to have that one. And that was a while ago, so I'm not sure if they still carry this. This was like, I got those a few months back. So anyways, the other stuff I used for my project was this stamp set too, Encouraging Quotes. I used inspiring word accents, and I use all the smaller fine, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. And the next one I used was my 100% sweetness. I used the XOS, the XOX, I should say, Hugs and Kisses. And then I also used this heart-shaped little script stamp there for it, okay? Let me scooch this out of the way because this is, I want to show you after. Sorry, that was part of something else. Okay. So anyhow, what I had finally got, which I've been wanting for a long time, and I got this like right before, probably, I can't remember to be honest with you, but anyways, I finally got a Smashbook. Okay, now keep in mind you don't need to go get a Smashbook to use this, because I just got it for my own because I've been wanting one forever. And I'm pretty sure I'm really late on getting this. Okay, this has been out like forever, and I just finally oops, I forgot to take this inside out. I just finally got it. Okay, so basically this is just for stuff, okay? Like stuff that you don't want to forget. Like you could put ticket stubs, magazine clips, recipes, like snapshots, like souvenirs, your design ideas, little notes for yourself, just stuff basically. It doesn't have to be perfect. There's no rules for this book. I'm so excited. See, like as you can see, I didn't even start from the first page. I basically just kind of just went in the center, okay? And this is what I made right here. The cool part about it is this stamp set we are featuring today is called Just Simply Live. And like I mentioned earlier, there's 61 stamps in there, including the 2 dies. This die here, the little frame die, as well as this little tag die right here, okay? Now, and it also comes with the alphabet, the A through Z, and then 0 through 9 of numbers, okay? So I basically wanted to do something to remind me that never take life for granted. Like this says, you could go ahead and do, put stuff in here that's important to you. This was really important to me when my son went in the hospital. So that's where it says today was. And then I went ahead and used the alphabet stamps, worst day ever, because it was. Oh, you know what I forgot to show you that I did use? I didn't even realize that. The teeny tag greetings. So you see the little get well soon. Let me zoom in so you can see better. You see the get well soon, and I used the tag dies right there. And then here goes one of the sentiments there, praying. And I went ahead, and there goes the frame die again. And there goes the tag die. And I just have little snapshots, and then there goes the numbers. That's what the font looks like. That's the numbers I stamped on there. That's the day he was there, June 21st. And then I use, oh, and I forgot to show you the other one. The other one is called All Around Border Stamps. I use that for the outline of this, and I use Cherish This Moment. That has the lines on the inside that fit perfectly in there, okay? And then here goes the little words that are from the accents. What is it called? The inspiring words, accents. God will never give you more than you can handle. And I kind of brought that on over here too. I use those accents here. All things are possible through prayer. Right here, life's precious moments. Those are all from that little tiny one. So anyways, back to this side over here, and here goes the little heart stamp I put there. And then I kind of use this as a little tape to tape down. I put a cute little envelope here made out of vellum. And what I did was I just got the same pattern paper that I used for the frames and just cut out that die and just taped it right there. And then I used some of this here from Mrs. Liz's Paper Loft Boutique. And then here I just put important stuff. This is just a little clear envelope. Isn't that cute? I just used that as a little pocket. And then this, I'm not sure if you remember, this here I had made for one of the Peachy Keen challenges. And I put this in here to remind me, it just reminded me of my boys, because I have 2 pictures of them when they were babies, and they both had on just the little jean hat with little jean overalls. And every time I was like sad or worried about something, because you know, you always worry about your kids, Anthony would always say that, "Don't worry, be happy, Mommy," and he would sing me the little Bob Marley song. So that was just something special to me. I thought, and this is my God, I did use a lot of my stuff. This is my actually the big tag dies right here. Okay, and then again, here goes that little die, the little frame, which fit that little Peachy Keen guy just perfectly in there. And then I have I just have some paperwork. What baby Aaron was diagnosed with. And then here goes just a little trifold card here, and it just has some extra little pictures I had taken of him. Yeah, can you believe I actually had my camera with me when he was in the hospital? I had it actually in my purse, so I'm kind of glad I did, because, you know, I want to forget it, but then I have to remind myself life is too short, and you know, you just embrace everything you have. Appreciate everything you have, because you never know what happens, you know. And then I just put his little hospital thing right there, his little hospital tag. And then on this side too, we have some more. I put my little teeny tag dies there. The lines here again, because I'll journal this after. I was going to journal it, you know, after I show everybody. And then here goes another sentiment, love, love, love. And this was really cute, because this is when he he was reading all of the cards. You see in that bag he had some gifts from my sister, but also my husband had bought the cards that he was getting in the mail from all of you, all of my sweet viewers. And you see the smile on his face. That's why I had to put love, 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 because he was actually reading all of his cards and just so happy to get all of his happy mail, because he got a ton of it. I'm telling you, it was awesome. And then this cute little polka dot arrow is also from that set. And then never take life for granted. This is from Encouraging Quotes stamp set. And then this here is, I put the date, I actually wrote that one in, on June 28, 2012 is when he actually came home. Actually, you know what, this is 6/21 was a couple of days already into the hospital, but that's the date I took on this is the date I took the pictures. That's why that date was there. But anyway, so that's why here goes another sentiment. Oh, happy day. And that's from this set, the newer set. And if you can see in the background, he's in his hospital bed, and it was so cute because he couldn't go to his all-star game, so his coach gave my husband his uniform so he could wear, and he did. He wore that on his way home from the hospital. And here goes his little sign. I'm not sure if you can see in the background, the Get Well Soon. One of my Sweet Design team members, Miss Cassandra, had sent that to him. So that was also in that bag that he was reading from his cards. He had lots of goodies in there. And then at the bottom, we have another sentiment from that set family. And then we have a picture of my favorite people in the whole wide world. Here goes all 5 of my babies right there, and here goes my man, all my 3 men, my family. And then I had to add this in there. Oh, and here goes the hugs and kisses on the little teeny tag die. And then again, I just used that cut out pattern paper. I just used it for like tape, you know, like to kind of put it down. And then this is another one, because it's true about your fur babies, they are loyal to the end. So that's why I thought this was perfect, because that was Angel hugging him when he got home. Isn't this so super duper cute? So, I mean, it's not like, this isn't your typical neat scrapbook page. It's just something this is a book that I'm going to keep for stuff that's important in my life, something that I need to remind myself every day of. Just little, you know, important stuff. and ideas. I mean, there's so much I'm going to do with this. Not like I have extra time, but you know what? I'm going to incorporate in some of my projects so I can show you also how I put these together. Oh, and then the little star stamps are also from Encouraging Quotes. So that is that one. And then I wanted to quickly show you, so that's one way you could use that die as well. And then another way you could use the die, I just got this in the mail, literally probably 2 days ago. Now this is all the, and like I said, this all of this stuff has been out for a long time. I just never thought I would get into it, but after seeing so much done with it, I thought this was special, super special, because if you have a ton of pictures of your kids, now don't get me wrong, I'm still going to do scrapbook layouts because I love doing those. But if you have like a ton of pictures of your kids like I do, I totally recommend this. So I got this. This is you can't see it in the whole thing, but it's a 12 by 12 D-ring binder. I believe it's from American Crafts. I got it from Amazon.com, and it was on sale, so that was a good thing. And then on the inside are the pages from Project Life, okay? I ordered these because I take my pictures across, okay? So it has 2 at the top there, 2 at the bottom. So basically, if you really think about it, this is just like old school photo book albuming, if that's even a word, but it's just little pockets now. I mean, basically you could stick like a whole bunch of pictures in there. Like if you want to get stuff in the album really fast, this is the way to go. Like I said, I'm still going to do my scrapbook pages, but I just have a million pictures, and my point being is I wanted to show you that this cute little frame will fit in here. You see how it has a little bit of wiggle room? So you can mat this on like a little, these are probably like maybe 3 3/4 by, 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. You could cut out that piece of paper, mat that on. You could even put pictures on the insides here, or you could do journaling in here. There's so much you could do with this set, and I love it. And then the reason why I chose that font is because, you know, you want to kind of, a lot of people don't like their own writing. I don't sometimes, you know, they don't like their own writing. So I just thought that font was super cute, and let me just show it to you again really fast. This is the font that stamp set comes with, that right there. And then, like I said, it comes with the numbers, and then because I wouldn't make a sentiment that says worst day ever. I used the alphabet to do that one. So anyways, everybody, I hope you enjoyed my projects. Like I said, I just thought of another one, so you want to catch me on my blog if you're watching from YouTube, because it won't even be at the end of this video, because like I said, I got to get this video uploaded and all of that good stuff. So thank you so much for stopping by, everybody, and keep on spreading the word. I'm seeing tons of my Creative Time stuff everywhere on the internet, and I love it. It just makes me so proud that I have such wonderful viewers, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. So I will see you back here tomorrow, actually, for, I always want to cry at this point, for our last sneaky peek. I have fun this whole week. So tomorrow's our last day, and don't forget, if you haven't been looking, for my YouTube followers as well, if you haven't seen on my blog, there's like a little stamp hunt. There's no prizes for it. Basically, the prize is that you actually get to view the entire set before you purchase it this time. But it's almost like a little Easter egg hunt. So you kind of want to hover over, use your mouse, and go at the top and the sidebars, not in the center of the post. I could give you that as a hint. Nothing's going to be in the center, just on the sides or at the top. And you'll be able to, like, with today's sneak peek, you should see a total of, let's see, 7. A total of 7 stamp sets all together, including this one with the cute little frame die. Okay, everybody, have a fabulous, fabulous day, and thank you so much for stopping by. And again, I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.